which is always my mantra, right? I'm always talking about advance bookings because I think that's the best way to save money. That's what I call aloha spirit. It's a world championship. It's 32 miles to cross the channel from Molokai to this part of Oahu on the east side. Aloha and welcome to another episode of the Hawaii Vacation Connection. My name is Bruce Fisher. Thanks for tuning in. Got a great show for you today. We're going to talk about mixing and matching your Hawaii vacation. So if you're going to be coming to Hawaii and you're thinking about going to more than one island, this is a perfect show for you. As we get through the podcast for Friday, May 10th, 2013. This is our 600th podcast. Can you believe that? We've been doing 600 of these shows, and I thought I'd do it outside today. It's so beautiful. Hawaii is just gorgeous right now, so if you're going to be here in the next few days or even the next week, we're planning on having just gorgeous weather for you. This podcast is brought to you by us. We're the owners of Hawaii Aloha Travel. We're in Hawaii. We're Hawaii's experts. And you can catch us on the web at www.hawaii-aloha.com. Or you can just give us a call at 1-800-843-8771. We just specialize in helping folks plan their Hawaii vacation, and I love to help you do that. So get in touch with me. You can reach me on Twitter. I'm at Aloha Bruce, or drop me an email, bruce@hawaii-aloha.com. We have over 10 agents. They're all either born or raised here, so when you get involved with us, you'll be talking to somebody that lives here. That's going to make the difference when planning your Hawaii vacation. So we got a lot of ground to cover. Like I said, I want to talk about multi-island vacations here today, mixing and matching more than one island, because we get that question an awful lot here. And the first thing I did was reach out to my Facebook friends, which I always do, and we got a lot of ideas here. A lot of folks pick Oahu and Kauai. Peter K. did that, and so did Yvonne. A lot of folks are trying to combine Maui with one of the other islands, which a lot of people do. And several here even picked Molokai, combining Molokai with like the Big Island, which would be kind of like a very adventurous outdoor type of vacation. But if you're coming to Hawaii for a vacation, consider expanding your trip by planning a multi-island package. Very often you only have 7 to 10 days, so you only have a couple of islands to pick. So I'm going to help you out here today, and I'm going to give you my suggestions for if you're going to pick two islands that might contrast each other really well. And the first one I'm going to talk about is for a complete change. If you're looking for a multi-island vacation that's going to be a complete change, choose Oahu and the Big Island, because Oahu is a bustling city with our state's capital, but it also has some incredible counterparts, like on the north or the east sides of the island. Lively and crowded, Oahu offers a timeless vacation in the hub of Hawaii, while the Big Island kind of gives you a quiet, a unique look at the Hawaiian Islands and how they began. It's kind of the youngest of our Hawaiian Islands, and that's why we've got that volcano going off there. You can see waterfalls there, volcanoes, and a metropolitan city all at once. You can see black sand beaches, white sand beaches, and quaint shopping towns combining these two islands together. So it's a great way for a traveler who wants to really switch it up. So you've got Oahu with its bustling city, a lot of shopping and nightlife, and then you've got the Big Island. It's big for a reason. It's called the Big Island for a reason because it's big. It's just expansive. I call it beautiful devastation there. So there are two really contrasting islands. In fact, I'm looking at my list here. Nobody has picked those two islands, and as a combination, if you're going to pick two, and that's why I like to suggest that for folks, because everybody I've suggested this to really loves the nice contrast between those two islands. The next one I'm going to call from some city to some tropics, and for that kind of a vacation I would choose Oahu and Kauai, because this mix and match is great for anyone looking for a blend of excitement and relaxation. While Oahu offers the nightlife, Kauai can kind of provide you long, simple days of enjoying the beach. You can also spend the day shopping on Oahu amongst the crowds and the buzz of the city, and the next day be on Kauai, where you're going to experience a nice swimming hole or secluded waters of some of the North Shore beaches. It's really a great juxtaposition between liveliness and calm. So check out Oahu and Kauai for, I think, one of the ultimate mixes. And I'm just partial to Kauai and Oahu. They're my two favorite islands, and Kauai is the island I get away to when I want to go, to relax for the weekend. Me and my wife always choose Kauai. Now, for seeing what I call real Hawaii, then I would combine Molokai and Maui. Even though they're both in the same county, they're really a nice mix because you can combine rural and largely undeveloped. Both Maui and Molokai offer a glimpse into old Hawaii, with quaint fishing villages scattered along Maui's coastal areas and an untamed drive along the Hana Highway. You can see what makes this valley Isle so loved. I call it the Valley Isle, and it's because of that. You can hop over to Molokai, kind of get the ferry, and get a slice of complete solitude over on Molokai. With a small local population and tourism industry, Molokai has a lot of land that remains undeveloped. You can even get down to the leper colony. You can kind of really see what old Hawaii is about. It has some of the most amazing waterfalls in the world. So it really is a great combination for seeing real Hawaii. So Maui and Molokai for real Hawaii. Now, for outdoor adventure vacation, I choose Kauai and the Big Island. And these two islands offer some of the most fun things to do in nature for your vacation. You can go zip lining through Kauai's lush rainforest to spending a day exploring the Big Island's Volcano National Park. If you're an outdoor enthusiast, you'll love this combo because it's rural and tropical, and they're different from one another. And there's so much to explore and see, and so many hikes that you can do. It's really kind of the perfect vacation for the adventurer. So if you really want that kind of trip, I would say definitely do Kauai and the Big Island. Now, for people and young folks, and for people who want nonstop nightlife and partying, I say Oahu and Maui. For people on a vacation, it usually means one thing: parties, right? For a lot of people. And if you're not going to find that, and you're not going to find that on most of the islands. So if you really want that, Oahu and Maui are the only two islands that have night light exceeding past like 10 p.m. I mean, if you think about it, most of the other islands, you can't find much to do after 10 p.m. So you want to check out Oahu for some of the nights on the town in Waikiki and Chinatown. There's just so many things. And then you can hop over to Maui and explore the nightlife in Lahaina town or Paia or Kihei. There's just lots to do there in the way of nightlife, lots of bars and lots of fun nightlife things to do. So you definitely want to check that out. It's really a great mix and match for the traveler who wants to have party time in Hawaii and the warm weather, of course, like this, accommodating your surroundings. The next mix and match I want to offer you is Kauai and Molokai, and this is for beauty and solitude, because if you're looking to get away from it all, this combo will surely make it possible. You can check into a secluded rental or hotel on the quiet island of Kauai and take in incredible views from your window. With gorgeous beaches and lush tropical backdrops, Kauai offers as much beauty as the eye can handle. And then you combine that with a trip over to Molokai, which provides you total seclusion. You can really get everything you want for beauty and solitude for your Hawaii vacation. There's no other outer island, as I've been saying, other than Molokai for this kind of experience. And there's not a lot of vacationers that actually do this. So this is a really special one. Kauai and Molokai, if you want beauty and solitude, you really can't beat it. So hopefully that helps you out. Those are some of my picks for mix and matches. Of course, there's lots of ways to mix and match the islands. And of course, if you've got like maybe 12 days or 2 weeks, we can combine more than one island and do maybe 3 islands or even 4 islands. So it's really a great way to maybe expand your Hawaii vacation to get in more than one island. So hopefully that helps you out. I want to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget we do this every Friday. And we also have a new podcast called Lucky We Live Hawaii. It kind of gives me an opportunity to get off script, tell you what it's like to live here in the islands, and you can check that out at Lucky We Live 808. Don't forget we have our app. You can download that from the App Store or on the Android. You can get that in the Play Station, or whatever they call it. I think it's the Play Google Play. You can check it out there. And also drop me a line, bruce@hawaii-aloha.com. That's going to wrap it up. For my beautiful wife, Yaling, for all of us here at Hawaii Aloha Travel, we'll say aloha and mahalo.